Alright, so I'm going to do this again because little precious YouTube, George Soros and the gang, lizards, gave me a little letter, saying they don't like my title of refugee passive aggressive, which is true. The Swiss Templars are passive aggressive. They are. They smile at you and then they have a dagger in their hand. Yeah, it's passive aggressive. So this whole thing is no different than what's happening in the United Kingdom. You flood the nation with a bunch of illegals and immigrants. You mixing of the DNA through sex. And then they watch the children through their Red Cross syndicate, and they target the children, or they'll target the children when they are young and then throughout their whole life. That's what this whole program is about, pretty much. It's the Swiss Templars. Okay? It's also parents who, allow this to happen. They have children. They know their children will be targets later on down the future, and they refuse to. They won't say anything. They won't prepare their children for what's really up in the sky through NASA. Okay? Like I said, do you think that sun is for real? And there's a chemtrail. And there's another chemtrail. Swiss Templars, 2 men on a horse, meaning they're homos. They're mud packers. So, this is passive aggressive. This is being advertised in your neighborhoods. These kind of signs where they want you to conform and allow these illegals to come through. But when it really, really comes down to it, do you think that your neighbor is really going to fucking take in these people? I've seen these signs. We have love and there's no hate here and yada, 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 yada. It's all bullshit, people. It's a passive-aggressive refugee acceptance plan. Okay? It's no different than my neighbor coming in from, another state, moving in next door. He clearly acts like a Muslim, but he's not Muslim. It's bullshit. Separation of church and state. Anyhow, staying on task here. This is a refugee passive-aggressive behavior. Yeah. This is where they want to brainwash you to conform to the 33-degree masonry bullshit. I ain't gonna do it. Things are fucked up on this planet because of Freemasonry and your secret societies and all your horse shit. Like I said, Lucifer he got pushed down here from the big boss. And you think that sun is real? It's not. It's fake. That's a NASA sun simulator. Totally fake. It's not giving off real warmth. It's a directed energy weapon. And then they put up this shit here, Won't you be my neighbor? No, it won't be your neighbor. So, anyways, I just wanted to do another video on this because, YouTube is, said the subject is very offensive or something. You know what, people? You don't have to accept anything that they fucking dish out. This is quietly being advertised to you to sit down, conform, accept the caravan or the immigration problem so that, They get all the funding. They get 3 hops and a flop, and then you get fucked over through your taxes and everything. Okay, that's why we have inflation right now, is because they're trying to fund these projects. And this is one of many projects, people. Oh, yeah. It's a project. But you know darn good and well that the Luciferians, when they put this shit up on the sign, they need to put their money where their mouth is. And, you know, I mean, hey, you know. Are you really going to let a refugee in from, you know, the depths of Africa into your house? No, they're not. They're hypocrites. This is an agenda to the mixing of the DNA. X marks the spot so that later on future generations can be tracked and traced. Okay? It's no different than what I think Tommy Robinson was saying about grooming gangs. No different. The GGG factor, which is G for Freemasonry and all that shit. So, you know, you need to break through the ice, people. And really look at the passive-aggressive shit. This is it, right here. This whole thing, you know? No matter where you are from, we're glad you're our neighbor. You know, and it was just interesting how, like, all of a sudden these signs popped up, and you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about, you know? 5 years ago, Human Health Services had a secret budget, and it was a budget where all these immigrants could come in from Central America into the United States, and the Border Patrol already knew about it. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. It's secret budgets that are being hidden within the agencies, and then they allowed this shit to go in. Yeah. So, anyways, like I said, this is your neighborhood watch is nothing more than, you know, stalking, tracing, punishing you because you're not on the same page as them. It's what this whole fucking thing's about. And also genetics. Genetics is involved. Because they want the foreigners to mix in with the people here in America so that they produce a child, and then that child will be studied. Trust me on that. The Xing, X marks the spot is the crossing of genetics. And that's what all these scientists know about. It's what everybody knows about. Anyways, over and out.